Hungary, and Yugoslavia. And all of this music gets pushed through a PA system. I love this. 120,000 watts. Here's lead singer Bruce Dickinson on touring. How did you scam your way into Poland and Yugoslavia? Because, I mean, if they really knew what they were doing, would they have let you in the country in the first place?
Well, they didn't actually invite us specifically to begin with. What happened was they approached our agent and said, you know, you are a big capitalist agency for rock and roll band. We would like to see you Western rock and roll. You have anybody want to come? And so he said, yeah, sure, I'll ask around. So he asked us. We said, yeah, great idea. Because we wanted to start the tour in August.
Yeah.
And everybody else is on holiday in Europe, except over in Poland. Well, I guess they don't get too many holidays.
There are no holidays.
So we went over there and we didn't know what to expect. And we thought, well, do we take a cheap show or do we take the whole rig? So we thought, we'll take the whole rig. Hell, why not? So away we went. And we had panics at the last minute, running around, getting visas for everybody. And then we decided to take a film crew out there. And we said, by the way, we're going to take a film crew. Oh, no, absolutely out of the question. You know, so at the last minute, we got them in there. And it was great. We had a fantastic time.
Okay, here's one of the things that the running dogs of war over in Europe did not get to see. This is 2 Minutes to Midnight from Iron Maiden. It's a strong statement with 2 minutes to midnight.
Well, we wanted to get around the subject of war, not just nuclear war. No, I mean, the image of 2 minutes to midnight and the nuclear clock and everything was a nice image. And it has that sort of tension in the title. You know, something's going to happen at 2 minutes to midnight. Even if you don't know about the doomsday clock, the atomic clock in Chicago, it's still 2 minutes to midnight. Has this kind of
anywhere in the world.
What's going to happen at 2 minutes?
And unexpected from you, I might add. There are so many other things you could be singing about.
Yeah, actually it was a book that did it. I read a book called Dispatches by a guy called Michael Hare, which is like a war correspondent's diary of Vietnam. And apparently the film Apocalypse Now was based on that book, which I didn't know until somebody told me in an interview. And I was sitting on a train and just happened to write out a few lyrics on the back of an envelope, and that's how it started, really.
Did that lead into Aces High, the same thought?
No, that was written by Steve, the bass player. He's always been interested in getting under the skin of people and situations. We did a song called The Trooper about the charge of the Light Brigade, trying to get under the skin of one of the guys involved in the charge. And this is the same thing. It's trying to get under the skin of the guys who went up really with just a wing and a prayer.
You want to see something remarkable? Watch this video. It's great. This is Aces High, Iron Maiden. Aces High, Iron Maiden on Good Rockin' tonight. There's so many other things that we want to talk to you about, but we do worry about a burnout factor. Do you ever worry about the same thing? All of these dates, the constant touring?
Well, my recovery time's pretty quick. So, I mean, if I feel fairly exhausted after 3 or 4 shows and we have a day off, then I feel fine after the day off.
Where'd you get this work ethic?
I've got no idea. I suppose if you enjoy something and you're ambitious, it doesn't seem to be like work. So you don't approach it as work. I mean, work is something that people tell you to do and you don't want to do it. I mean, this is something I love and that's why I do it.
Here's something I want them to know about. You did a safe driving campaign in Toronto. Very briefly, what did you say in it?
What did I say in it? Well, they asked me to do this thing off the top of my head about drunk driving. Yeah. And it struck me as being a bit dumb if you're going to go to a rock and roll show and wind up dead at it. So I just said that in the words of ZZ Top, you will be arrested for driving while blind. So stay alive in 85, to come to see our shows in 86. Don't drink and drive.
Good idea.
Please.
Yes. When does this thing end? When do you go?
Never. Never. About August, I think.
You've created a monster, actually.
Yeah.
Thanks for being with us. We appreciate it. A trivia question. Quick trivia question.
Okay. For this question, you will win a mega, huge compendium of everything Iron Maiden have ever recorded, plus a poster, something similar to one of these, which we're going to autograph. And the question is, Iron Maiden have only ever recorded one A-side of a single which was not written by any members of the band. What was the single and who wrote it, or which band recorded it first? A killer question there. There you go. It's a difficult one.
But if you're an Iron Maiden fan, no problem.
Absolutely.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.